Hello, young sir. Bring me up to speed about your goings-on last month. I noticed a few new deals in my queue.
A few. I booked $55,000 in new revenue since we last talked about my sales goals. I also have a nice opportunity ready to sign that I wanted to discuss today.
Outstanding. Give me an idea about what you have been up to and what is working. Then let's discuss how I can help with your next big opportunity.
Sure. Like we discussed last month, I followed up to my January and February NBDs. Most of the calls were conversations around safety and compliance. Everyone was glad to get the information.
Great.
One prospect, Fresh and Sweet Produce, was a recent victim, his words, of the 2010 acquisition of his previous lessor. His new sales rep stopped by to see him last week and he ran him out. This guy has been unwilling to see me for the past 6 years, but this time he asked me to stop in immediately when I called him to follow up to my mailer. I'll explain the meeting later.
Please go on.
During one of my other calls last month, I got through to the president of Vanilla Dairies. He had just gotten a warning letter for vehicle maintenance. Seems he had been concerned all along because of visible damage to the fleet.
I understand.
His brother-in-law, who was his transportation manager, had been telling him not to worry about the trucks and that a little minor damage was to be expected.
Okay.
Well, his concerns were right. They had received several roadside out-of-service inspections last year. I went in with an overview of CSA 2010 and showed him how to track his basic scores. I then went through my fleet at Penske and online maintenance reporting with him.
Great idea.
You are not kidding. Even better, when we finally got to the proposal and I presented my fixed cost analysis. He already knew his maintenance cost by unit. Our PMM program is at the very most a break-even. He signed schedules that day. His brother-in-law is now a driver. And we have 10 refrigerated units with a new customer. He asked that we track some of the most expensive units and look at replacing those with full-service lease at year-end.
Congratulations. That's a great win.
Yes. That one was fun. Barry at Vanilla Dairies is a great customer. I'm looking forward to working with him to refresh the fleet now that he sees the importance. Now, back to Fresh and Sweet Produce. I can sign 2 city single tractors with him if you work with me on in-service dates and give him a little help on extras during peak harvest seasons.
Well then, let's get started. I am all ears.
Great.